What's up, everybody? Zach McDonald, your real estate agent with Real Property Associates, and I've got with me Bill Kessler from Beresford Booth. Thanks for joining us today, Bill.
Thank you for having me.
Cool. Well, if you don't mind, can you introduce yourself so everybody can get to know you a little bit, and then we'll kind of jump into the interview a little bit.
Sure. Again, my name is Bill Kessler. I'm a business and real estate lawyer at the firm of Beresford Booth. We are in downtown Edmonds. I do a lot of business law on the transactional side as well as the litigation side, and I do a lot of real estate law on both the transactional and litigation side. And have worked with Zach for several years, and happy to be here to talk with you guys a bit about tenancies in common and LLCs and people buying properties together in general, I think.
Do you typically advise people to buy multiple properties in one LLC, or do you have them put each property in their own LLC? I see it both ways, and maybe I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, the reasoning behind handling it with a single LLC for each property and maybe having certain properties in the same LLC together.
Yeah, I would say in this part of the country, property's worth a lot. Even a bare piece of land is still, worth six figures, mid six figures, whatever. And LLCs are cheap to form and maintain. They're easy and cheap to form and maintain. So the answer is I would have, in almost every situation, I would have every tax parcel in a separate LLC. Because the cost benefit is just, it makes a ton of sense to do it. And the law is going to allow you to treat each tax parcel as its own business. So take advantage of that. An LLC is another way to, I described it as a hurdle before. Another way to look at it is insurance. It's just cheap insurance. Mm-hmm. It's cheap additional insurance. I hear a lot of people say, well, I have insurance. Why would I need an LLC? And say, because why do you want to rest on the limits of your insurance? Why do you want to strain that insurance policy when you could supercharge that insurance policy with an LLC?
Just having an LLC.
That's it. So it's cheap insurance. Do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, it's not expensive to form and maintain an LLC.
And it seems like a no-brainer then.
I in most cases, it's a total no-brainer.
So when would you put multiple properties into one LLC? When might that be an appropriate decision?
I see people do it when they've got like they've got one contiguous area of land and they think of it as one. They think of it as one property. Like, let's say you have a big piece of residential property and the house sits on one part, and it feels like just one big yard or a piece of forest or something, and then they'll have, but really those are two extra tax parcels that are attached. Then people will just say, well, that's just
that's this one project.
One project, and we'll stick the whole thing in. Sometimes that makes sense, but again, properties are so valuable around here that the cost benefit almost never comes out in favor of a single entity. Just have 3 LLCs, protect each one.
More insurance,
and it's all cheap.
Thanks so much for watching this video interview with Bill Kessler and talking a little bit about the different entities and ways to buy real estate together. I hope this video was super valuable for you. And if you want to talk more about buying and selling real estate here in Washington State, I'd love to be a resource for you. And if you want to talk with Bill a little bit more about how to structure a purchase or come up with some of these agreements that he mentioned in the video, I'm going to link up his contact information below, and you can always reach out to me for it as well.